established Rich coming right back at you. This one right here, it ain't entertainment. This is a reality check. Because when you look at this situation with NBA Ben 10, you're not just looking at a shooting. You're looking at a mindset that don't even change after bullets hit your body. A mindset that don't slow down even when you land in a hospital bed. And that's the part that should make everybody uncomfortable. Now let's start with what happened. April 8th, Houston, Texas, Confessions Restaurant. An altercation takes place involving NBA Ben 10 and Detroit rapper Allstar JR. And from what's being reported, the situation escalated fast. We talking about an alleged attempted robbery. We talking about somebody defending themselves with a firearm. And now you got people shot and people in critical condition.
Wow. Wow.
Now after seeing that, this is real life playing out in real time. And this is where everything changes. Because once guns get involved, ain't no control left. You can't script that. You can't undo that. Now, let's move to what law enforcement said about it. Because this way it gets even more serious.
That altercation originally, it appears from what they were doing, was trying to take his chains. Now, we don't know if they knew him or what that was, but it appears possibly they knew this guy. They were in the process of trying to rip his chains off. That went on for 30 seconds to a minute where these two guys were tussling with him, actually got him to the ground, and appears probably got his chains from him. Right after that, another fella jumps in and several other people jump in as well, along with these other guys, and they start having a fist fight, and they're beating this guy pretty bad. They got him on the ground and beating him pretty good. Sometime during that part of the fight, our victim, who was originally looked like he was being majorly assaulted by several people and getting his chains ripped off, he presents a pistol. We don't know where he got it from, but he got it. Must have had it in his pants the whole time. But he got it out and started shooting randomly. Ends up hitting two people. Those are our two victims. Not certain if these are the same ones that were trying to rip off his necklaces or not. Again, investigation's just now starting, but investigators are going to get over here and try to figure out exactly how that occurred. We got some folks on the scene that are talking to us. We got some good video. So that's where we are right now.
So now you have context. Now you understand how this went from a situation to a life-changing moment. And here's the part people keep skipping over. Somebody could have died that night. This wasn't a warning shot situation. This wasn't somebody getting pressed and walking away. This was final decision type of energy. And the only reason we even having this conversation is because people survived. But then, this is where it takes a turn that I can't even ignore. Instead of reflection, we get a performance. Instead of quiet, we get more noise. And then you had All-Star JR turning this into a moment. He started what he called the Ben 10 challenge.
In honor of my nigga Ben 10, since he wanted to play when I was getting me some food, we made a dance for him. Now, the best way this dance can work, if you shoot your dumb ass like 4 or 5 times before you fall. But if you don't got nobody to do that for you, just lay down smooth like this, right? Point them toes up, right? And you just jump a little bit. Do the BNT, do the BNT, do the BNT, do the BNT, do the BNT. Ben 10 challenge, man. Hey, the best Ben 10 challenge, man. $20,000 Ben 10 challenge. Best Ben 10 challenge, man, to go viral. With me. Let's get it.
Now I'm gonna be real with y'all. This right here is where social media has lost its soul. Because now somebody getting shot turns into a damn dance. It turns into a challenge, into a viral moment. And people laughing, people joining in, like somebody didn't almost lose their damn life. But then again, I can't even act surprised because this is the environment that's been built, where everything is a joke until it happens to you. Now, let's shift back to Ben 10, because this is where my real issue comes in. You in the hospital. You got shot multiple times. You got a second chance at life. And this is how you choose to respond.
Another haircut. But you know, getting the facial, the fucking hospital. You heard me fella banging, nigga. Free the gunners. Scary ass. I'm all looking good. Forever all the time. 10. Can't forget about more than that.
Look at that. And really take it in for a second. You got somebody in a hospital bed, getting a facial, throwing up signs, still talking like nothing happened. Some people laughing and some people are confused. But me, I'm looking at something different. I'm looking at a person who don't know how to turn the character off, even when real life is screaming at him to do it. And that's not strength, that's conditioning. He even went so far as to reach out to academics to explain his side of the robbery.
I spoke to Ben 10, and despite what anyone is saying, and again, this is not, I spoke to him on FaceTime. This is not AI. I don't think you guys think the 4K Trey guys is that good at AI that they could just like FaceTime me something. He showed me like, he does have a neck brace on. I didn't see any bullet wounds. I didn't see any bullet wounds on his chest. I think he did say, and again, I want to let him say his stuff. He was very perturbed by the explanation or how Allstar JR is saying stuff happened. They both cleared J. Prince Jr. Okay? This is how it was explained to me. They said J. Prince Jr. didn't tell us to do nothing. We're not nobody running around getting controlled by J. Prince Jr. 10 don't even really know J. Prince Jr. like that. 3 is cool with J. Prince Jr. They reconciled, blah blah blah. And J. Prince Jr. shows up late. Niggas didn't even know he was even going to show up. He shows up supposedly like, niggas didn't even know that the Allstar JR nigga was there. They didn't know the significance of him or nothing like that because the 4K trade niggas don't really got no problem with him. Apparently when J. Prince Jr. show up, he like locks eyes with the nigga or something like that. And niggas, cause I don't know if they have words, but niggas can see there's tension. Now, the 4K trade niggas is like, bro, if you know, they basically just on go like, nigga, we not about to just like mean mug a nigga. Like, yo, let's go. Let's get that nigga. Let's just say that supposedly from what I'm hearing, there was a confiscation of certain before and niggas still was doing the most afterwards. And then that's what happened. But apparently, some that's confiscated. And, I think they kind of, they kept it real. They're like, yo, listen, online niggas did a lot. And somehow it turned out in homie's favor with him finding a shot. But in reality, both of them are fine.
Look, when you can't step away from an image, even after something like this, that image owns you. You don't own it. And that's the part people don't want to talk about because everybody want to be tough. Everybody want to say he's standing on business. But what if this ain't toughness? What if this is someone who don't know how to live any other way? What if he don't even know how to process what just happened to him? So he runs back to what's familiar, the image, the energy, the persona. Because if he sits still for a second, he might have to face what just happened to him. And that's a conversation that a lot of people ain't ready for. Now, let me say this clear. I'm not mocking him. I'm not laughing at him. I'm looking at this and saying it's pitiful. Not in a disrespectful way, but in a real way. Because you survived something that should have changed you. And it looks like it didn't change you at all. And that's dangerous. Because if you don't change after that, what is it going to take? What is your rock bottom? Now, here's the other side of this that people need to pay attention to. This situation is not over. You got mockery on one side and you got pride on the other. And you got the internet fueling both sides. And you got real life history behind this. That's a recipe for something else to happen. And I hope that I'm wrong. But when you see patterns like this, you start recognizing where it can go. Because nobody is de-escalating. Nobody is stepping back. Everybody is performing. And performance don't stop bullets. When I look at this whole situation, I don't see no winners. I see a culture that don't know how to pause, even when life gives you a reason to. And that's the real issue. Not who shot who, not who said what after. But the fact that even after surviving, you still feel like you got something to prove. And that right there, that's a trap. But hey, that's just my opinion. What's yours? Like, comment, subscribe. Establish Rich. I'll be back with another one. Peace.